talk about the fruit bananas. But go on.
The what?
Fruit.
Oh, I mean,
We have
I'm
bananas
sure
in
we have
Dallas,
those
Fort
too.
Worth. Yeah, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not that
Oh,
unusual.
it's completely topical.
Okay,
But
good.
this is actually his color as well. But let's see what we got here. So, Deegs starting off, trying to get his desync going.
Topical
Desyncs.
and tropical, my friend.
Ooh,
All right, go
let's
on.
go.
Go on.
Yeah. So the thing here is you have to work hard to call her out.
Yeah.
And like be able to find positions where you're safe from her aerials, because the thing about Peach is that she pushes you back far enough to where you don't get that grab, you don't get anything particular, and it looks like Deegs is definitely going for that very heavy desync style. All right.
I mean, I'm usually afraid of being above ice climbers, but Peach actually has way more options being above an ice climber.
Yeah, she's got good tools. The big thing that she punishes them off is sort of the Falco angle, the 45 above their eyes. But it's really difficult for them, like for Peach to get down when she doesn't have many of her resources. She gets juggled by them fairly easily.
Nice.
All right, just kind of swinging.
If you got the Nana, then here comes Popo.
Okay. Now, the thing about Popo that a lot of people forget is that a dash dance suddenly opens to them.
Yeah.
Because you do get that opportunity when your Nana isn't, you know, stumbling around like a fool,
Yes.
like a drunk on a Thursday afternoon, to actually have a good dash dance. And we'll see if Deegs is able to use that to change up how he interacts with basic stage.
That's an important
Fantastic
part.
tag.
Yeah, yes it is.
All right, good up smash.
It's so hard once you lose Nana to recover. Like, I don't know. There's a lot. You lose a lot.
There's some tricks you can get out there. A lot of it is it's difficult to squall, if we're being honest.
Yes.
But at the same time, you can mash, get some good stuff. You can also drop down low, get that belay to snap the ledge for you. But right now, it seems we have the stereotypical rough go for ice climbers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. And basic Stitch has the rinse and repeat, it looks like. So what you want to do with ice climbers is you want to approach with a rising aerial on the squall, because if you come under it, you can avoid taking any damage and stuff it up completely. For her, that's her rising air. Right, I like this a lot. So there's a few things that are really good against ice climbers as well. So forward air, while a little laggier, you can use it to like push them back. Down air is very good on the top of their shield if they try to come in too quickly. And down tilt is surprisingly good as well, because it moves Peach's hurt box back. That was a good catch.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Hyper level.
All right. Waiting in center.
Thinking about it. Thinking
menacingly.
About it.
We haven't seen any wobbling, and a lot of the benefit that's coming from these platforms is going to basic Stitch.
Yeah.
He's just catching him with a lot of these eye level.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, it happens.
A lot of these eye level down smashes. Yeah. So as soon as he's on platform, he's in a position to where he's able to get him. Okay.
See, yeah. Now, when you work the platforms a little bit, ice climbers, you can do this.
All right. There's that scoop. A little overzealous there. Yep. I like that he's respecting that space. He's not wanting to deal with it. Backer? Oh. All right. Nana able to make it back safely. He's going for a lot of these forward smashes in the corner. Oh, we finally get a wobble. Now we have all the time in the world to talk about this matchup.
Oh, yes. Or wobbling or anything. Bananas? We can talk
Bananas.
about,
We can talk about bananas. And just bring a whole other person into this conversation.
Oh, fruit?
Or, I mean, if you can talk about the fruit. It is a tropical tournament, after all. In the middle of Wisconsin.
Wisconsin jobs.
See, I like the desyncs, but he hasn't gotten anything meaningful off of it.
Yeah.
Because the big thing you want to do is you want to be able to kind of slide Nana out there and use her as she has her natural pullback into Popo to be able to confirm the grab. Oh, it's a basic Stitch.
It's a Stitch.
That's no regular Stitch.
Okay.
Off it goes.
Yeah. There wasn't as much like separating the ice climbers in this match as what I'm used to seeing.
No. He was very target focused on Popo, for sure.
Yeah.
Which I respect.
There were still a lot of mana kills, though. So, you know, just a different strategy.
With Peach, she can definitely get caught in the crossfire.
Yes.
So, Yoshi's is probably a good standard pick, just because it makes it a little more basic. All right, good mash, good mash. You have to develop a good mash in this game. There's a lot of regions that don't mash for some reason, and I think there's probably a correlative chart where you just see regions that have good ice climbers versus regions that can mash, and they are the same. That is a circle of a Venn diagram. Great back air.
There we go.
A little more of that target switching you're on, Piggy. Let's see. Oh,
Turnip wasn't him.
hey, nice.
There we go.
Good use of Randall. No. Okay.
Are we turnip farming? Nope.
No, just trades out the hits. Snatch the ledge. Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Just
He
caught at the edge there.
wasn't ready, but I mean, that's advantage for him now.
Yeah, but look, cleanly takes it back.
All right.
That is one upset turnip.
Are there any actually happy turnips?
I think so.
I think there's one or two that smile.
Yeah.
A little bit of unsafe float height there from Basic Stitch. See, there's what he needs is that kind of, yeah. Assume space with her.
Man.
Throw her up there. Because you have to, I think, in the middle of a wave dash, buffer a jump for Nana before it happens. And be able to get her down there and up there with the down B. It's tricky. That's my theory. I don't know particularly.
Man, there's so much of Ice Climbers that's just Nana management.
It's really important.
Yeah.
A lot of good Ice Climbers will not desync initially.
Yeah.
Like, it's dangerous
Yeah.
to do it if you don't know how to do it safely. But it's almost necessary in some matchups, it feels like. That was spooky. So that's when Randall's on that side, it's a little safer because he will be there for you if you try to wave dash to ledge. On the other side, if you try to wave dash to ledge, he actually turns you around. And sometimes you can just air dodge off stage.
Ooch.
Yeah.
That sucks. Also, did you ever play the game with Ice Climbers?
I have played the virtual console version that came with Brawl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are they Alaskan?
I believe they're supposed to be
Siberian?
something.
Okay.
They're in a world with talking eggplants
All
or
right,
something,
yeah, that's
and
fair,
polar
yeah.
bears that wear speedos and sunglasses. So really, who's to say?
All right.
They are not of our realm.
You are absolutely right. I should not assign an ethnic identity to Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wow! All right, manages to get it.
Percentages up.
All right.
Sometimes it feels good to just fight it.
You know, it's a lot of frustration that a lot of people have with waddling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable because that was spooky. It reduces a lot of interactions that you've worked for down to one simple, I did not do this properly.
Right.
And then it goes from there. You see the A button mash before your eyes, and all of a sudden you're in the blast zone.
Yeah, there's so much more in this game that like, even if you mess up, there's something you can do.
Oh, that
right?
was such a good match. Yeah.
Wobbling, the consequences are just so high for the mistake.
Yeah. That's why you see a lot of Ice Climbers, they'll go for a lot of grabs because the risk reward for them is just so high.
Yup.
You know, if you can sink it in, if you can get that grab, if you can fish something out, you're there. All right. Yeah, and see, he just went for it raw again. Nana goes down on his last stock. Basic Stitch. Probably able to reel this one in. All right. These great dash dances from Deegs, though. Big fan. Yeah, you don't really get to approach Peach like that, my hands. I'm sorry. All right, forward throw. All right, not quite resigned to it yet.
No.
All right.
Keep trying.
Oh.
Nope,
All right,
not
that'll be
today.
that. Basic Stitch taking it over Deegs. 2-0. Yes, Peach. Yes, he did.
Yes. If we're going to talk about fruit, we can talk about peach too, I guess.
Yeah, that is probably one of my biggest motivations to not lose to Peach players is having to hear that. It's just like,
the sweet or the like,
did I win? And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about Smash 4 is how many taunts there are.
There are a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like that really get to you. And like in Melee, at least Pikachu's waving at you. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic...